travel with me back home from spring break to celebrate one of my roommate's 21st birthday. This morning I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and it was actually so terrible because the day before, when I was out tanning all day, I burnt so bad that I was up all night crying and actually in crippling physical pain. I almost had to change my flight. I genuinely didn't even know what to do, and I don't even know how I even was able to get out of bed this morning. But lo and behold, I made it to the airport with about 1 hour before the gates closed, and it was kind of pushing it for me because I usually do about 2 hours, but I genuinely thought I was going to be okay just because of the time of the flight. Once I got through security, it said my flight had departed, and I was freaking out because I still had 40 minutes, so I rushed to the gate, and obviously, thankfully, the flight did not take off. To get food right before I boarded, I didn't even have to wait. It was perfect. I got my food and sat right down on the plane, and it was actually really hot on this flight. I was dripping sweat because also my skin burning. I swear to God, you could have cooked something on my sizzling skin. So just, tip, I highly recommend that you don't do that. And I had to sleep this entire flight because I was so dehydrated. I was actually so fucking sick, but I was awoken from my nap because within the last 20 minutes of the flight, we were rocking like I've never felt before. And I'm never scared of flights. I've never had plane anxiety. I've never experienced it. I'm so grateful I've never experienced it, but this was actually really terrifying, and I was just praying that we made it safely. I then had to schedule a very expensive Uber ride to my friend's house in Staten Island. I was not happy about it, and it ended up charging me a lot more. But also, can we talk about how fucking hungover I look? No, I'm not even hungover. I'm just fucking dehydrated and burnt to a crisp. But then we took a nice brisk walk in New York to go get coffee, and then we all got ready and celebrated her 21st birthday, and it was genuinely such a fun night, and I'm so glad that I was not in pain from the sunburn. I don't know how, but I ended up just getting over it, and I had such a fun time with my roommates and her friends from home. It was genuinely such a great night. It was definitely worth the long, painful travel day.